What's up? It's Hector Explains. Today, we're talking about the Civil War. So it all starts. There's this guy, so free states, slave states, Missouri Compromise. We're just like, oh, we got to have an equal number. So they draw this line, and there's like, yeah, all these states above this, going to be free. All the states below it, going to be slave. And there's like, all right. And then Kansas came along and Nebraska, and there's like, no, we're going to hold elections to see if we're going to be a free state or a slave state. And then this guy, John Brown, white, radical abolitionist, comes and starts, it's called Bleeding Kansas, to war. Starts killing fucking people. They're free states. Boom. Then this really cool guy, Abraham Lincoln, gets in office, and he's just like, yeah, I'm not going to fuck with slavery, guys. And then instantly kind of started to fuck with slavery. And then South Carolina's just like, no, we don't really fuck with that. And then dipped out, and they were like, peace. Abe Lincoln was like, nah, you got to stay. We got to preserve the Union. And then they're like, word, see Fort Sumter over there? We're going to fuck that shit up. And then they fucked Fort Sumter up. They were like, yeah, this is our shit. And then they didn't think nothing was going to happen, right? And then something happened. I don't really know what it is. I'm a dumbass. So, boom, more states succeed. And so now there's 12 Confederate states in their own little thing. Jefferson Davis, the president. And they got this really cool guy, Robert E. Lee, right? He's killing shit. And the North got this guy, General McClellan. And this dude's just like, yeah, I'm going to fuck you up. But, like, not really. Like, I'm actually scared of you. So, South is kicking the North's ass. Like, whooping them. Every battle. And this guy McClellan's like, nah, he's being a pussy. He's being a fucking pussy. All right, let's be real. General McClellan being a pussy. Robert E. Lee starts coming up. Battle of Antietam. That's just a busboy here. Battle of Antietam. Bloodiest day in American history still to this day. More than D-Day, Pearl Harbor, 9/11. Bloodiest day, bar none. We get watched. McClellan gets watched. And Lincoln's like, yo, dude, we got to switch you out. Puts in some other dude as the main general. Meanwhile, this guy out in the fucking West, Ulysses S. Grant, he's drinking some of this. He's having a good time. He's winning. This dude's putting in work. And he's putting in work because he's just like, yeah, we have all these people, right? We outnumber the South like 3-1. So let's use these people and just fucking throw them at him. And he's winning. And people are like, Ulysses, you're killing all of us, but you're winning all these battles. And he's just like, yeah, dude. Hennessy.
Anything's possible.
And then this other general, I don't know his fucking name. He's useless. He sucks. Keeps fucking up. And then Robert E. Lee's like, yo, Pennsylvania, that shit's mine. Because they want to circulate D.C. to take control of the Union capital. And so they start to invade Gettysburg. Major turning point in the Civil War. Stonewall Jackson gets smoked by his own troops. Just like he's doing a night ride, his boy, and then this Confederate soldier's just like keeping guard. He's doing his job. He didn't let a Mexican take it. He's doing his own fucking job. And he shoots the general, and then that dude dies. And they're like, all right. Gettysburg happens. They invade Pennsylvania. They get fucked up. They get washed. Not really, but like they get bodied pretty hard. Lincoln comes out as like 4-score and whatever. We won this shit. So then Ulysses S. Grant starts fucking some more shit up. And this guy, Sherman, General Sherman, starts his march to the sea. Fucks up the South. Just starts burning shit. Like Attila the Hun style. Just starts fucking up these dudes' lives, right? Fucked up Reconstruction in the South. Totally fucked it up. And that's why we have poor people today. So then Lincoln wins, Emancipation Proclamation, and the Union soldiers are like, wait, wasn't this not about slavery? And he's just like, all right, guys, like, you got me. It was kind of about slavery. And then a bunch of Union troops. I'm doing this out of order. Fuck it. Fuck you. You're watching some retarded white guy who drinks Hennessy and has a Zin in his mouth talk to you about the Civil War. What do you expect? This shit to be accurate? He's just like, yo, Emancipation Proclamation. A bunch of Union slaves are like, oh, fuck. And I forgot to talk about the Dred Scott decision. Black people aren't citizens, according to the Constitution. Maybe that should be real still. I'm kidding. They're just 3/5 of a person. All right, bring it back. Cut that. So they're just like, yo, dude, there's like, you guys, you freed black people, can fight in the war now. And they're just like, yeah, that means we're citizens, right? And he's just like, no. And there's like, all right, cool. At least we're not going to be slaves, though. And little do they know about sharecropping. Fuck. So anyway, Lincoln wins the war. Then he's just like, yo, Grant, you and your wife want to see this play with me? And there's like, no. Because Lincoln's wife is a bitch and no one liked her. And his wife fucking was beefing with Mary Scott Lincoln. And so he's like, no, she's sick. I can't go out. And they were just chilling back at the crib. And he invited some other dude, not important, probably somebody important, but not important. And he's like, yeah, I got my bodyguard watching the staircase. And I'm going to watch this play. Don't got to worry about shit. His bodyguard was just like, yeah, I'm going to take a piss. And then this theater kid, John Wilkes Booth, came up and shot this guy in the back of the head, our president. Didn't miss, didn't hit his ear. Domed him, and jumped off the balcony, yelled something in Latin, like, surreptus, whatever. But it means death to a tyrant in Latin. That's the most theater kid shit you can do. You do something badass, you jump off a balcony, break your leg, and then yell some gay shit. Ruined it. Mad disrespect. And so he, to his credit, he runs out, and he's dipping with a broken leg. Like, no one's going to catch you, dude. And this doctor, why did your dad have a light on his phone while he was walking? And this doctor fixes his leg, and they hanged the doctor. He was hanged. And John Wilkes Booth is, like, held up in, like, this little shack. And then they smoke him. And that's the Civil War.